Hi, this is Catherine Ravenwood. I wanted to offer you a guided meditation today based on the tarot card, the Chariot. This is a very powerful card with very deep meanings on many levels, but today we're going to explore just a simple meditation to help you connect with the basic power of the card of the Chariot. So before beginning this guided meditation, just take a moment and settle yourself down. This meditation is about 15 minutes, so you might want to turn your phone off or mute it, find a comfortable place to sit, make sure that you're ready to give your attention to this video and that you don't have to jump up and do something else. With all meditations, it's good to have an intention before we begin the journey. And this helps give you clarity and direction in receiving the information. And the intention for this video, for connecting with the Chariot, is to move forward in your life at this time and find the clarity and the direction that is going to help you align more with your own spiritual power and your own spiritual truth, based on where you are in your journey of life right now. So, with that intention in mind and being comfortable, I invite you just to take some nice breaths. Just breathe in and breathe out. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to be in the space of this meditation for now. Just put everything else aside. Breathing in, breathing out. And as you breathe in, allow your breath to go through your heart center and empower you with the heartfelt energy that is there for you, allowing your heart flame to expand, allowing yourself just to breathe and just to be here. And as you breathe, just let your consciousness drift off and just follow my voice. You have been on a long journey. It seems like you can't remember when you were last able to stop, to rest. The road has gone on forever, with good as well as challenging experiences along the way. You have seen many things. You have made many decisions. You have passed so many tests. And some tests you failed and had to do over. But now, just now, you find yourself standing at a crossroads. No one else is there, just you. It's good to stop for a while. It's good to stop and ponder your journey. It's good to rest. Take a break. Gather your thoughts and energy as you look around to where you are. Noticing where you are, what kind of road it is you're standing on. Perhaps it is a road in the mountains. Maybe it's near water. Maybe it's a lonely place out in the middle of nowhere. Or it could even be a busy city highway. Just notice where you are and notice what noises you hear. Birds, quiet, maybe the sound of animals or nature. What are you wearing? Are you young or old? Notice all you can about the crossroads and how you are standing at this place right now in this road. You are here for a reason. This is not an accident. You can see that the crossroads go out in 4 directions, and you are situated right at the center, like a hub of a wheel. Turn now and look to the east, and notice what you see or sense looking down the east road. Perhaps you see spring flowers blooming in bright colors and the fresh green of new leaves on the trees that had been dormant all winter. Look up into the sky, such a big sky, full of the morning sunrise. It's just beginning, those beautiful colors of the dawn. Maybe you can hear the birds greeting the new day, or see them taking first flight in the morning. As you look to the east, you think about how in your long journey, your mind and your intellect have been challenged. You have learned to hone your intentions. You've learned to trust your intentions, and you've pursued learning. You have responded to your own ideas and received inspiration. You've learned to trust your inspirations. You have started over many times, and you've stopped to gain perspective. You have felt the warm breezes encourage you onward in your new beginnings. Look to the east and consider the spiritualization of your mind on this journey you have been on. All the things you have been willing to start, to learn. What are you called to know now as you look down the east road? What calls your attention? Now look to the south. That way is filled with growing gardens and fields. The buds of spring are now growing full and strong in the noonday sun. Perhaps you can see people celebrating, dancing, enjoying life. The sun is high in the sky. You feel warm and energized. Consider how all the experience of your life have allowed you to grow. All the relationships you have had, those you still have, the passions and the pleasures of your life. Consider how you have learned to temper your will through times of anger, times of ego, times of beauty and peace. Consider the spiritualization of your will. What do you still desire to accomplish, to experience? How do you want to use your willpower? Now turn and look to the west, where you can see a great body of water, perhaps a river or an ocean or a lake. Notice the condition of the water. Is it calm and clear, choppy with waves, or maybe the land around it is in shadow? Perhaps there is moonlight shining on the surface of the water. Maybe you can see the landscape reflected in the water. The deep colors of sunset reflect off the surface of the water, and this evokes deep feelings from within you, deep emotions. You feel a sense of drifting with the motion of the water and the shadows as the light dims and you go between the light and the dark, the daytime and the night. Consider the journey of your emotions, the depth and fullness of your feelings, your loves, your disappointments, the things you have had to leave behind, the things you had to let go of. Consider the many transitions you have had to make on this long journey you have been on. What are your emotions urging you to consider, to feel at this time? Notice what you're feeling. Now look to the north. There you see the beauty of the earth. A great forest full of old trees. Majestic mountains covered in snow. Or maybe a grassy meadow where herds of buffalo graze contentedly. When you look up, you see the night sky filled with stars. Looking farther down this road, you might even see the land of your ancestors, and you recognize home in this place. There is a sense of wisdom and abundance here, of being given all you need. You also sense that on this journey you have given away much. And you think about all you have given, all that's been given to you. You have had many teachers that challenged you, and you have learned profound lessons. Consider the wisdom you have acquired. You are also aware of the lessons that your physical body has brought you. Pleasure, pain, strength, endurance, weakness. But consider right now the wisdom that your body has given and honor where it is right now in your journey. Your body has brought you this far, and it deserves to be acknowledged. The wisdom of your body deserves to be appreciated. As you look down this north road, consider the purification you have experienced in your body, in your travelings upon the physical road, and what might be needed right now. What is your body telling you? What is your body asking you? Consider all the wisdom you have required on the north road and the connection to the old ones and to the teaching and wisdom you have acquired. Now, bring your attention back to the center of the crossroads. Being present in that place of the center, the hub, where you have access to all those roads. You know you have made many choices in your journey, and there will be many more choices ahead of you. But for now, you stand at the crossroads and you hear a noise, a great sound of something moving towards you. From what direction is that sound coming? From the east? The south? The west? The north? Turn and face the sound. Face that direction. And as the sound grows louder, you can see the cause of it. A great chariot is approaching you, driven by a single charioteer and pulled by two magnificent animals. What does this chariot look like? How is it made? It might be ornate, gleaming with precious metals and gems, or it might be very simple in design. Maybe your initials are affixed on the side, or perhaps you can see other words or other symbols there. Notice all you can about this chariot. And then look at the animals who are drawing it. One is dark, maybe black. One is light, maybe white. These animals may be known to you. They might be familiar guides and totems that you know, or they might be strange creatures that you do not know, and they may seem unlikely creatures to be pulling such a chariot. But whatever these animals are, notice them. And notice, how are they attached to the chariot? Do they wear harnesses? Are there reins attached to those harnesses? Look at the connection of the animals to the chariot. Notice the charioteer. This is a being of great strength in mind, will, emotion, and physical powers. Notice how this being is dressed. What is its demeanor, its presence? Does this being look familiar to you? Do you know this being? How do you feel as you experience this chariot and charioteer that have now stopped right in front of you? You can hear the animals breathing. You can touch them and look into their eyes. And you can see even more details of the chariot now. Absorbed in its magnificence, you feel a strong power within you. And as you feel this power, the charioteer dismounts and stands right next to you. The power you feel within you is flowing between you and the charioteer. You are connected because the charioteer is really you. The charioteer hands you a scepter, and as you accept, the charioteer bows to you and then steps into you, and you meld into one. The power ignites within you. Your senses become fully awakened. Your intentions fully aligned with your spiritual journey. You know that right now you are in full control of your life. You can make any choice, any decision from the fullness of all the experiences you have had so far, from all directions of the roads you have traveled that have brought you clarity, strength, love, wisdom, and so much more. And with this power fully awakened within you, you acknowledge your chariot animals and thank them for their service. Then you step into the chariot, take up the reins, signal the animals to start off again on the journey. Which road will you choose? And now it is time to slowly be aware of your breath, your body again. Feel the breathing in and out. And come back to this space and this time. When you are ready, open your eyes. It is always good to write or draw or even to talk out your experiences of the journey, because sometimes we recall more of what we were given by make that experience more concrete by writing it out or in some way expressing it right now. It helps to remember it later. You might forget some of these things. Give thanks to all the guides who have helped you with this. Give thanks to yourself for being a mighty charioteer wherever you find yourself on this journey, your spiritual path today. I thank you for your time. Again, I'm Catherine Ravenwood. My website is www.catherineravenwood.com, Kathryn, Ravenwood. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and I do tarot readings. I teach tarot mentoring. I do spiritual hypnosis, past life regressions, quantum entanglement, future selves, contracts, entities, ancestral connections. I would love to connect with you. I've been doing this work since 1975. It's my passion, and I'm happy to share this journey with you today. And as the charioteer, I wish you a great journey. Bye for now.